What's up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave Podcast, and today I have a special guest with me.
Back again.
The
Derek
Trader's
Daniel.
back
Yeah, I know.
of Batman,
Mhm.
Rocksteady's Batman. The delay, man.
Yeah, it was kind of out of nowhere. And again, it was kind of like, I don't know if you remember back in 2013 when the consoles launched, Watch Dogs did this exact same thing. It was the biggest hype, well, I wouldn't say the Return to Arkham edition.
Yeah.
It was heavily anticipated, but to have come off the hype that was Arkham Knight and then go back and revisit the first two Arkham games, and it's kind of stupid they're not bringing back Origins, but that's entirely different. It's Dragon to Slay at a different point.
Maybe this delay, they've seen enough backlash from like media and all of that they put it in there. That's me hoping.
I would
That's me
hope so,
hoping.
because if I remember correctly, I haven't finished Arkham Origins, like the main story, or I haven't finished all the DLC. So even if they were to put it on, include it like later because of this delay on the collection, I would just turn off my PS3 completely and just be like, I'm done. I can finally box this up. Well, except for NCAA football, but that's
another
the point.
Another story.
It was what, a week or two. Actually, no, it was the end of June, I want to say, when they pulled this announcement.
Yeah, it was close after E3 when this thing came out, and we were just like,
well,
okay.
I don't know if you looked at the screenshots, but this was the first game that they were actually not only remastered, but first game that they're actually going to have running in Unreal Engine 4 forward to backwards. And they showed up the screenshots, and then someone on the interwebs, as I like to call it, would put a side-by-side comparison of the old style, like on the PS3 360 and on the remastered, and they looked worse than the originals. Yeah, like they looked so muddied and didn't look really as crisp as the PS3 and 360. So maybe that's another part of the delay too.
Yeah.
But
well, it comes back to people announcing things before it's done. Arkham Knight, No Man's Sky, we'll get to that here in a little bit. There's several games that publishers just throw it out there and it gets people excited, and then they push it back and they push it back. I'm fine with release windows, but unless you're ready to send it out that day, don't put a date on it.
No, I 100% agree with you on that one. My philosophy is I'm okay with release years. Like if you say, all right, coming 2017, I'm like, all right, fine. That's too broad of it. That's so broad of it. Or
spring or fall, something like that.
Like, I'm even fine with like setting like fall or just like Q4 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine because that's such a broad. Even then, that's still broad. And
that's several months in that,
and you're not committing to something. And that way, if you have to make a delay, it's less of a blow to the fans and the consumers. But if you give November 15th, 2016, and then you said that for months and months and months, and then like a month or two before release, you have to delay it again. People are going to pull out their torch and pitchforks and want to call for your head.